Hallelujah, Yahweh. Praise YAHWEH. In the name of the Son, the mighty God, YAHWEH, Bet Num Sofit, YAHWEH, Selah. Welcome to Black Gods of Yahweh Media. And in this particular story, we're going to talk about Naomi Osaka. I remember when Naomi Osaka first came out, she had beat Serena Williams, and that's how she got on the grand stage, quote unquote, as it pertains to the black community in America. And there was this huge debate because there always is one when dealing with biracial blacks. And then, of course, we're going into the movement of foundational black Americans and should you support foreign blacks, yada, yada, yada. And this comes from the community that don't see the tribe of Judah as their brethren from the transatlantic slave trade. So her father, who is Haitian, and her mom, who is Japanese. But clearly, when you look at her, you can see her black features coming out. And what we tend to do on social media, we go for the sensationalized, over-dramatized stories, and we spread them, mostly for views and entertainment. But when something happens in a positive way, it's overlooked a lot. And when I see these stories, from time to time, I'll run them. I think what took place, what happened with Naomi Osaka, was very ingenious. Whether she came up with it herself or someone close to her, I don't know. For the American so-called black athlete and entertainer, when we speak out about police brutality and injustice towards our people, what happens immediately is we're attacked by the white supremacist media, the far right, the Trump-loving pundits, and we get thrown things at us like you're un-American, you hate the flag, go to another country, be more appreciative, you're making a lot of money, quote unquote. I mean, you've heard it all. And Naomi Osaka, being a Japanese citizen now, gives her much more leadway to speak about injustices, about American blacks and around the world, being an international tennis star. Because now she doesn't have to deal with the pressures of American society. She doesn't have to apologize and backtrack. And if you really look at it, she does not fall under that cloak of deception and verbal oppression. On a world stage, everybody knows her all over the world. She can come to America about 4 times a year and beat up on people. And now she has the freedom to speak her mind. And when the right-wing media attacks her, they just look like a bunch of complainers because she's a Japanese citizen. She doesn't fall under the whims of America. In the beginning, she was looking towards getting her American citizenship. And whether that was her decision or not, it gives her more power. And I was watching her meeting with the Trayvon Martin Foundation today after winning her match to get put into the quarterfinals. And myself personally, I can look at someone and I can tell if they're sincere right off the bat. And it does feel for me a little proud because you have so many biracials who, especially in the limelight and money and fame, they always embrace their other side. And to see someone willing to take the backlash and take the anger from another group or the dominant society for the oppressed part of her race. I mean, it's something to be proud of. And you know, many of you may say, well, it's not that serious. But for me, it was. Because compare this woman to, let's say, a Doja Cat. Someone who hates the very blackness within her, disrespects her people, half of what she is, and sexually degrades herself to white supremacist males. So flip that to someone like Naomi Osaka, and then you have to congratulate them and give them a shout out. So for every bad seed, there are 2 or 3 good seeds that we don't recognize enough. And I think she is very honest and sincere for what she's doing. And she knows that the people within our community is going to back her because of it. So it's a win-win situation. It's something that I feel she's sincere about, and it's going to bring her more fandom. But she does not have to be under the control of the American complaining, racist, right-wing, Trump-loving media who always attacks black and biracial black athletes for speaking out about the wholesale slaughter of Black Judah in the streets. This is Black Gods of Yahweh Media. I want to say peace and shalom. To the next video, I'm out.